Beverages with Brad.
Oh, I forgot you're a married man. I just saw the ring.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to Beverages
baby.
with Brad. I am here with my guest, Doug Key. And
Hello.
yes, he just noticed my beautiful wedding ring. I just had our 13-year wedding anniversary.
Really? How old are you? I have no idea how old you are. You could be like 45 or 22. I have no idea.
22 sounds way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 40.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I like
was
starting the show with just talking about how obnoxiously old I am.
No, you don't. You moisturize. I could tell.
It's what it's the TB12 method is what it is. I drink carrot juice all day.
Oh, really?
Whatever he does. No, I don't know what he
Scheme,
does.
folks.
I don't know what he does, but thank you for the compliment. Yep, I am still married. She hasn't left me yet. And what a way to start an interview.
Yeah, no, I've, I feel like a lot of comics, some are married, some are not, and the ones that are, I'm like, God bless your spouse. I mean, you got to go out on the road, do all these gigs for little to no money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying you make no money, but I'm saying I sometimes make no money. And my ex-girlfriend was like, are you really going 3 hours to get $50?
Oh, yeah, there's been a lot of conversations like that, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure that the comedy is more depressing than the other work I do, which is primarily hosting karaoke nights.
Okay, I see.
Not a lot
Yeah.
of women are proud of their husbands for hosting karaoke.
Unless you can really sing and then knock the socks off at a bachelorette party.
So she puts up with a lot, and I don't know. I try to keep her from being bored, at least. That's about all I have to offer.
Yeah, well, God bless you, Mrs. Pierce.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard anyone refer to my wife as Mrs. Pierce.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I
Did
just
she-
picture
did
my
she-
mom when you say Mrs. Pierce.
Did she keep her
No,
maternal
no.
name?
She took the name. She's not. I mean, look. I
Okay.
know she wears the pants, but it's not that far. She's not like I will keep my maiden name. You
That's
will do the
becoming
dishes.
more popular these days. I think I see guys taking the lady's name and vice
Yeah,
versa.
no,
so.
it's not. She's not that intense. No, yeah,
Yeah.
she took the name. She is officially Mrs. Pierce.
Yeah.
And so have you ever even have you come close to marriage at any point? Did you ever have an engagement and you ran away at the altar or anything like that?
I've talked about it with ex-girlfriends and just never got close. I've lived with a couple girlfriends. One for the first girl I ever lived with, it was like 3 months long.
Mm-hmm.
It was just such a mistake. I mean, we were like, young, dumb, and we got this apartment together with my friends, so I had like a third wheel there.
Oh, that's not awkward at all.
It wasn't conducive, and
They make it seem cool on Three's Company, but that actually probably
yeah, I thought it was
sucks.
gonna be like this cool '90s sitcom where my friend would just wake up all like hair disheveled and be like, "Morning, guys,"
and you guys are in bed naked.
It wasn't like that. She's like, "When is he moving out?" Yeah.
I feel like that's the plot of a movie with Owen Wilson. What is that movie?
Oh, You, Me, and Dupree.
That's a great fucking movie.
Yeah,
I love
it is.
that movie.
It's underrated. It's funny.
If you recall, that he's like also a guy who's like, I don't know, late 30s, early 40s, going nowhere with his life. So I relate a lot to that character. I've always liked movies where the main character is basically not doing anything, like Clerks and like movies like that.
That was a whole
Happy
stretch,
Gilmore
yeah.
before his golf takes off. Those types of movies
Yeah.
I'm really into. I'm a 90s guy, the
It was
slacker
the
generation.
90s into the early 2000s. That's when like the Sandler evolved into the Apatow, and there
Yeah.
was still that like main protagonist as the schlubby loser with that has potential, that gets the hot chick, and it's just not realistic at all. And then it turned realistic. I don't know.
It's really the plot of my life, really. It
Yeah.
really is. That's how it worked. Like Wayne's World was, before I did stand-up, I did a public access show.
Oh, did you?
And called The Golden Mike. It was on public access. And I loved Wayne's World because I'm like, oh, these guys get it. They live in their parents' basement and do
Yeah.
public access. So, I can relate to that. But hey, enough about me, more about you. I wanted to talk to you. I know you're moving away. I feel like everybody I know is either moving to New York, LA, or Austin. You're going where now? You're going...
So I was in New York for 7 years. I'm moving to California.
Okay, that sounds horrible right now.
It does. It does. Everyone's moving out of California. I'm doing it for another reason. I, like you said, you do karaoke. I also have a day job where I do physical therapy.
Okay.
But I just went to school for occupational therapy, which is similar. For those that don't know what occupational therapy is.
Yeah, that's a
you know,
weird phrase. I've never understood what that meant.
Well, people think occupational therapy is like an occupation, like what you do for a living. But
Right.
by definition, it's like whatever occupies your time, we help rehabilitate that thing that you want to do. So
like I drink coffee all day. And
if you like drinking coffee,
You can help me drink coffee.
I gotta get you to get in your car to drive to the coffee shop. So it's a lot like analyzing every little activity that leads you to the coffee shop.
Okay.
Or if you want to make your own coffee, how to put the thing, people who have cognitive disabilities, they might not know the sequence of how to put the water in the coffee pot. So it's like rehabilitating into like specific activities for people.
Could mean absolutely anything.
Anything. Everything is an occupation.
If you would like to be a superhero, please contact Doug. He can get you the cape, the grappling hook, the jetpack, whatever you need. All right, so you're going out to California more for the day job than the comedy then?
Yeah, so like I said, I just finished grad school, so I finished the coursework for this master's program. Now I have to do 6 months of clinical field work. Okay. So I have to like shadow an occupational therapist at a clinic. So I can do them wherever I want, and I chose California because my grandmother lives in Laguna Beach. And it's
is that Southern California, I'm assuming?
It's like Orange County. It's like an hour south of LA.
Where all the MTV douchebags were in the early 2000s? Is that area?
Yeah, where the Laguna Beach and the Hills cast was. Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah. So you gotta maybe get some plastic surgery on your face or something like that?
I already have a nose job and an ear pinning plan. So.
That's gonna be awesome.
No, I can't. Everyone says my nose is, I can't touch it.
No, you don't want to fuck with the nose because it's like that's what happened to the chick from Dirty Dancing. Do you know that chick?
I don't.
She has like a very, all right, so she was huge in the 80s, Ferris Bueller's sister. Also,
Ferris Bueller's sister? I'm sorry.
That's all right, everyone shits on me.
I love it.
So she has like such an icon, like her thing was her nose, she had a very distinct nose.
Oh, yes.
And then like later in life, she fucked with it, and you can't even recognize her anymore.
See, I don't want to do that because I don't want to breathe. I already have asthma, so I don't want to like get it fucked up and have breathing problems and have a deviated septum.
Have a unique nose. That's going to be a thing when you're like on Netflix and stuff. You're like, oh, you know that comedian? Which guy? You know the guy with the nose? You can be that guy.
Yeah, I can't touch the beak. This is my bird face, and I'm keeping it.
So, I'm assuming you've been out there before, so you know what you're getting into.
Yeah, well,
it seems like it sucks out there. I don't know. Joe Rogan complains about it a lot. I know that much.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything good out there right now. There's wildfires. The comedy scene is like slim pickings. There's not a lot of shows.
Homeless people have taken over the city.
Yeah. So I'm really doing a backwards move, I think, comedy-wise. But again, I'm going out there. I'm living with my grandma. She's getting old. She's got Parkinson's. So at least I can live for free. Well, she's an old lady, but I can, with the skills that I learned in school, I can at least help her out, and then, not pay rent for 3 months.
And look, it is starting to open up there, and then maybe because all those comedians just kind of migrated over to Texas, you could just take all their spot. Like you can take Rogan's spot at the club.
Yeah. Totally. And his Tesla.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could run.
He left it there.
Yeah, you could take the Tesla. You could just take over his spot in California.
That's a good point. I think all the best comics left, so now I can go in.
You're the guy. You're the California nose guy.
I'm the best. No. I'm the new nose guy. That's it. I'm really going to stand out because I'm not going to have the perfect ski slope nose.
So you're going to do occupational therapy and physical therapy?
Well, right now, currently, I'm a physical therapy assistant. So I'm kind of switching tracks.
Okay.
So my whole reason why I went back to school is so I can obviously make more money, but have more time so I can do comedy.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of a life detour, but I feel like in today's day and age, it's hard to just be a comic.
I know it?
It's very, very few people can just like. There's comics right now who I look up to, and they're amazing comedians, but they are still. Work for moving companies or they're dog walkers or they're. Not saying there's anything wrong with that, but it's like.
Yeah, most comics have a day job.
Of course, and it's completely realistic. But back when I started, it was like, oh, you got to cut the safety net. You can't have a day job. You got to go full force, 110% into comedy, and it's like, I don't want that.
Yeah, unless you won the lottery, that's really not an option.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Or you're a huge success story like myself. I don't have a day job because I am crushing it.
We're drinking an iced coffee. This is probably $4.99.
I am crushing it in the karaoke community, so I don't need a day job.
I mean, what's the competition like?
Just some old people that you still use CDs.
Yeah. Now, when you do karaoke, it's got to be like the same 20 songs every night.
It's a lot of the same to the point where I'm losing my mind. There's like a few that really, really irritate the shit out of me. Obviously, Don't Stop Believing. Like I've heard that 400,000 times.
R-E-S-P-C-T?
Honestly, the most...
I don't have it for you.
The most common song I've heard in the last 7 years of doing this is Before He Cheats by Carrie Underwood.
Oh,
There's
weird.
always like angry drunk girls that are like, I want to sing before he cheats.
First of all, in the song, she's like smashing his car up, and that's before he cheats, right? So aren't you preemptively breaking his headlights before he cheats?
I think you're being too literal. So if you've listened to the lyrics 7 million times like myself, what
Walk me through this.
the point of Carrie's her story that she's telling here is, hey, if you're gonna go and cheat, before you do that, maybe you should think about the consequences. So she says maybe he'll think the next time before he cheats.
He already cheated.
So he cheated. So she's breaking his property and smashing shit, and which is ridiculous.
I thought this whole time she was just this crazy psycho, just like, vandalizing his vehicle before he cheats.
You're not that far off. I mean, really. Right. I mean, the appropriate response when someone cheats on you is usually to like break up with them.
Right.
Not like light his truck on fire or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had any sort of anybody retaliate against me. I mean, I've never cheated. I did have one girlfriend cheat on me, and the only thing I did was cry for 3 weeks.
You didn't smash her.
Imagine that song.
You didn't smash her escort with a baseball bat.
I cried into my pillow for 3 straight weeks. Maybe she'll think the next time before she cheats.
Who is your favorite Ninja Turtle?
My favorite Ninja Turtle? Mm-hmm. This is gonna sound cliche, but it's Michelangelo.
Okay.
Just because I was like a skateboarder, skate rat when I was a kid, so I just kind of resonated more with him. And the reason why I hate Raphael is because I went to Universal Studios when I was a kid, and I think it was Universal. That's where like they would have Ninja Turtles, right? They definitely
probably because it's not a Disney thing.
Okay, so it's Universal Studios, and it was. I went to the part of the Ninja Turtles theme like area where it was like near a sewer thing, and it would be like Raphael's going to be here at so and so time. So kids were like lining up to get his autograph or to take pictures.
Did he stand you up?
I remember he came up in like this turtle Hummer mobile, whatever, and he like gets out of the car. He sees how long the line was. And he got back in the turtle mobile and turned around, and I was just like standing there with my little like turtle pad, like autograph book. And I was just like, fuck you, Raphael.
That is the greatest story ever. You should have smashed his taillights with a baseball bat. And next time
maybe you'll think next time you don't autograph a kid's notebook.
That is the greatest reason to not like Raphael, the Ninja Turtle. I thought, I also would pick Michelangelo, but I've never been stood up by Raphael, but I do feel like most people pick Raphael, I feel like.
Yeah, because he's kind of cool. He's the bad boy.
And boy, did he live it out by standing you guys up and just telling you guys to scroll. He really kept it the image.
Yeah, I'll never forget. He kind of like walked down, and then he got back in the thing and laughed. And
I feel like Donatello would have never pulled that bullshit.
Oh yeah, well Donatello is a little, I don't know. I feel like they all have certain characteristics where I'm like, Donatello, he's smart, but he's not. I don't know. He's not cool.
No, he's definitely not cool. He's like the Geek Squad guy of the group.
Yeah.
Probably more helpful than Michelangelo.
True.
I think he could be more
True.
helpful.
And, not saying there's anything, I think there's kids out there who resonate more with Donatello.
Well, this generation, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Raphael would probably be canceled or something. Like on Twitter, he'd probably get shut down.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely said some slurs in his day, for sure. Yeah. With a name like Raphael, yeah. He lives in the Bronx. He lives on Arthur Avenue. Yeah. He goes, there's a lot of new faces walking around these sewers here. I'll tell you, it's not like it used to be.
They're taking our jobs.
Yeah. Taking our jobs down here.
All right, so you gotta form a super team. All right, you gotta form a super team to defend America from invading ninjas. It's you and 4 other people.
This is already racist.
Why?
Why are the ninjas? Why are they?
Why is it? It's the Japanese. They're getting back at us for World War II.
All right.
And they haven't advanced. They're not using weapons. They're not using like machine guns or missiles or grenades. It's still
maybe next
swords.
time you'll think before you napalm our city.
So invading ninjas. We'll call them robot ninjas from the future so that we don't make it racial. Okay. Robot ninjas from the future.
But robots
through time.
Robots are made in Asia.
In the future,
so
who knows?
Maybe they're Asian.
Maybe they're made in Australia in the future. We don't know.
Okay.
So maybe Elon Musk made a factory of them, and they broke out of Elon Musk's factory, and they've gone haywire.
Yeah. Elon Musk looks Asian though. Okay, never mind. Okay, keep going.
Look, there's no way he's that smart if he's not Asian.
All right. So my super team, who is it consisting of?
Okay. So that's the question. So it's you. It's 4 other people. It doesn't have to be real people. It could be like Michelangelo.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be living people. So you could pick somebody, who's passed away too. So it's you, 4 other people. Go.
Robots. Okay.
Robot ninjas from Elon Musk's factory.
Yeah, robot ninjas. I'd probably. Are there robot dogs involved?
I haven't looked at their roster. I'm not sure who they could bring in with them. I know they're deadly, though. Yeah, sure,
Okay.
they might have some dogs.
Okay. I would. If it's a superhero I could have on my team, I definitely want somebody like the Thing, who's got armor where like robots can't really
Okay.
shoot at him or whatever.
So you want the Thing from Fantastic Four?
Thing from Fantastic
Okay.
Four. That can be a huge disappointment, though, just like the movies.
Oh, those movies are horrendous.
I know.
I think it's cool that every 10 years they come out with a new version to make that's even somehow worse than the previous.
Yeah.
Usually they advance and things get better. They just
Right.
keep getting. I always found Fantastic Four to be like the Brady Bunch of the superhero world. I feel like they're not cool, really. They're like
No.
a very lame version of the X-Men.
That's true.
They're like the Nickelodeon version of X-Men or something. But
Yeah.
anyways, it's you. Then you get 3 more people for this
Okay,
team.
I think maybe Raphael, not the turtle, but the artist.
Oh, the artist.
Yeah, the artist.
So he can draw your dead
I want him
bodies.
to paint. I want him to paint me like fighting the robots, and I want that to be like a historical work of art.
So assuming you win,
Yeah.
you want it to be remembered in beautiful
I want
art.
to be
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Right. And then I
Okay.
can sell that painting and then be rich later.
So you think
Yeah.
Raphael, the artist, not to be confused with the asshole Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And you got, so there's 3, you get 2 more.
I feel like we need some, just for diversity, we need some ladies here.
Okay.
Oof. Let's go Marissa Tomei, just because that's.
I don't know why
That's
I don't know
just-
about if you think of it this way, but I envision when you say that specifically Marissa Tomei from My Cousin Vinny. Is that the one year?
Yeah, with the onesie jumpsuit. And
Like,
she's-
why does it not even have to be said that you don't mean like current day Marissa Tomei or Marissa Tomei in real life? You mean specifically
Of
that,
course.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no other real option.
She's got an attitude. She's
I lo-
good with cars. Maybe she
Is
could help with the
Oh,
mechanics.
That's right.
Yeah. So
yeah, my clock is ticking like this, and then she throws a bomb at them, and it's
this
a
is
ticking
a
bomb.
very intimidating team.
know.
So far as I know, Thing is probably your best bet at winning. All right,
Yeah.
you got 1 more.
Okay. Let's see. We're gonna go. Now I think I want an Asian person, just to make it so in case they are Asian,
It doesn't
I
look
can
like
be
it.
like,
yeah.
hey, we had an Asian guy on our team that was fighting these guys.
Right. It's very
So
politically
it's
correct.
Totally, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just gonna go Jackie Chan because he's the only Asian name I can think of.
All right, very good. This would be a great team. We've covered a lot of ground here.
We
And
have.
I wish you luck on your voyage to California.
Thank you, Brad.
You got your super team in case the ninjas attack.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm
And,
prepared. I might have to pull some strings to get some of those names, but
Yeah, yeah, no, that's all right. They're
Yeah.
all ready for you. Yeah, I think we covered it all.
yeah.
I don't know. Is there anything you want to plug or something? Not that anybody's watching.
I
but-
mean, I would be remiss if I didn't. I wore this shirt because I have to promote the festival. We do it twice a year now. So,
and you got more. Do it twice a year now. It used to be once. Yeah.
So we're gonna do May, Memorial Day weekend, and then October, Columbus Day weekend, or Indigenous Peoples Weekend, whichever, whoever you vote for. So it's gonna be semi-annual
All right. So check
Yeah.
out the Rogue Island Comedy Festival
in Newport.
in Newport, the nice part of Rhode Island. Probably the only nice part. It's the only nice part of
I
Rhode
mean,
Island?
I think like it's the more scenic, touristy destination part of Rhode Island.
If you like wearing like salmon-colored shorts and boat shoes,
You're banned.
Go to Newport and check out the Rogue Island Comedy Festival. Thank you, Doug, for being on the show.
Oh, thanks for having me. Thanks for the free coffee, and it's great.
Hey, look, I'm very wealthy. It's no big deal. All right, see you next time.